So Anna,
Sorry.
Anna, you have to tell me the city and the country you're from
Okay.
without telling me the actual city and the country itself. So tell me hints about the city and the country you're from.
Well, probably you will know some like composers from my country, like Rachmaninoff or Shostakovich, as well as it can be. We have a lot of regions from south to north, from west to east, with different kind of like geographical and climate nuances, details. So like you can experience summer and winter any time actually.
Give us some stereotypes that people have about the people from your area.
Okay, some stereotypes like about country is that everyone drinks vodka and have bears as their domestic pets.
Bears.
Bears.
What
Like,
kind of bears?
Imagine like huge bears, like either brown or polar bears.
Wow, polar
For
bears.
sure.
Okay.
But as for my region, I would probably say there are like a lot of historical sightseeings that everyone probably also like know, like Bolshoi Theater or like Red Square, something like that.
Okay. So where's this? What is the city and the country?
So like I'm from Moscow, Russia.
Moscow, Russia. You have to guess what the word puzzle is trying to tell you.
In Korean.
In Korean and in English.
Okay.
I'll be giving you hints throughout.
Okay. Hi. Who's that? Okay. It's
You have to guess the leisure activity.
등산?
Right.
Like, you know, people like going, like seeing each other and they're always, oh, hi.
Actually,
I'm
등산,
so sorry.
등산 is the right answer, but what do Koreans call 등산? Otherwise.
There is another word?
Yeah.
I've never heard about it.
Oh, what does this one says? What does
Hi.
hi? What is that?
Hiking?
Yeah.
Hiking.
Regarding snow in Busan, do you know what the possibility of having snow in Busan is like?
I know it's very low. It's like less than 1%.
You're right.
1.3%. 0.1.
Lower.
0.001.
It's lower. Isn't that crazy? So it's really hard to see snow.
You know, the year when I was in Busan, it was snowing.
Oh,
Like,
when did
so
you come?
when it was the winter 2022-2023, it was snowing.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
And in Seoul,
Okay.
it was like only one day in November. It was like covered with snow. Nothing, no, nothing.
Yeah, I heard it snowed a lot this year.
Do you want to see pictures?
Yeah, please
It was
show me.
crazy.
This is like near where you live right now?
Yeah, it's Chunmuro.
Chungmuro?
Chunmuro.
Chungmuro. Oh, okay.
It's near Namsan.
Ah, it's near Namsan. So your name is Anna or Anna?
Anna.
Anna.
Actually, you can pronounce it whatever you like, but like it's gonna be like A-N-N-A.
A-N-N-A. Do you mind sharing your last name?
Oh, it's gonna be hard. Boldireva.
Boldieva?
Ре. Boldireva.
Boldireva.
맞아요.
Boldireva. What does it mean? Your full name? Does it have a special
No,
meaning?
there is like for surnames there is no meaning. For names it can be like meaning from Greece or Latin, but usually we do not focus on it.
Oh, okay.
Unlike Korean. I mean, I know that usually parents like in Korea they give like names to children like
Exactly.
based on the meaning of the word.
Yeah, the Chinese characters, the Hanja. And so depending on what Hanja character you use, you could have a different meaning. And so names are pretty important in Korea. And I know some people, they're born with one name, but then they don't like it, and then they change it halfway through. And you know, like if you watch pop fiction or American movies and dramas, they usually change their name if you've done something wrong. Like in movies, right? Like if you failed at an assassination or whatever, you have to make a new identity. But in Korea, people change their names just because maybe the new name might bring them more luck.
Interesting.
Oh,
Very
you've
interesting.
never heard about it?
I mean, I heard that like people in Korea they can change names, but I still cannot like get the reasons behind it.
Okay.
Probably, but like I mean, sometimes the person doesn't like it. Sometimes the person doesn't want to have like any past. It depends on the person, but it's okay. In Russia, like I heard also people like sometimes change their mostly surnames because in Russian it can be like either funny or like very tricky way, so like they change it.
Cool. Just out of curiosity, how's your Korean and how long have you lived in Korea?
Well, I've been living in Korea, I guess, by now like around 2.5 years. But my Korean is like speaking Korean is not that good because it turned out like I'm more in English community. Like my major at the university is in English, so like with all my like professors and like classmates, I communicate in English, as well as like most of my friends here. We communicate like English with some basic Korean. So like I can communicate like day-to-day topics, like to go somewhere like I don't know like shopping, mart or like so it's okay. But I call it basic Korean.
Basic Korean. Well, how basic?
Korean. Very basic. Like
You want to try to
안녕하세요.
converse in Korean?
안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 혹시 이것이 있나요?
이거 맛 어때요? 이거 이 케이크
케이크 사실로 맛 없어요.
맛 없어요? Oh no.
유유.
you 잘하네요. 뭐 기본 정도. What? I don't want to put it in a like I don't want to say it in like a bad way or anything like, and it's not to offend you in any way. But what deters you from studying Korean more? You think? Like, do you think you can live in Korea without needing to learn and speak Korean?
Okay, let's start from the end. I think, like, and it's my personal opinion, you cannot live in a country without knowing the language. But since right now for me it's like okay for day-to-day life, it's okay. But like if you want to live here, you need Korean. And I mean like it's kind of normal because you're supposed to communicate with people, like to communicate with them like on a very good level, understanding and like trying to express your own thoughts.
So far for you though, you have no problems communicating and living here, right?
No.
Okay. So I guess Seoul has, you could say, proper infrastructure and well-educated people who can speak and communicate in English enough. And with broken Korean, they're okay with it. Like you don't have any like living problems.
True, but it, like, still, you need to know at least some basics of Korean. I
Oh,
mean,
for
like,
sure.
you cannot like just come here and expect that, like, oh, without any like knowing any kind of like Korean, even like Hangul, if you do not know it, it's gonna be really hard because sometimes, for example, even like a translation from Korean to English, it's slightly different. So you need to understand.
Yeah, for sure. And we call those nuances, right? Those nuances.
True,
Yeah,
nuances.
yeah. The nuances it differs slightly from sentence structure to sentences.
True.
So for sure. Okay. All right. So let's move on to those questions now.
Okay.